let's talk books. In August, the book roast is doing a readathon for the NEWTs exams, the nastily exhausting wizarding test. I will link her announcement down below. In order to do the NEWTs, you have to have, well, you don't have to, but you should have owls in the subjects that you're taking the NEWTs in. I didn't really have time to prepare for that, so I'm doing a backwards owls readathon. So basically what I'm doing is I'm looking at last month and figuring out which owls I received. Let's begin. So for ancient runes, the challenge was a symbol on the cover. For that one, I'm going to match up my Queen of the Tierling read. For arithmancy, the challenge was a number on the cover or title. So for that one, I went with my read of Wires and Nerve, Volume 1. For astronomy, that would be a science fiction novel, and I went with Chronos. For Care of Magical Creatures, I went with Magical Creatures on the story or cover. So for that one, I did Wires and Nerve, Volume 2, because there are werewolves in it. For Charms, it was a fantasy book, which I could have chosen pretty much anything for this one because that's most of what I read. But for this one, I went with A Way of Shadows. For Defense Against the Dark Arts, it's a book about secret societies. So for this one, I went with Courtney Crumrin, Volume 2, Coven of the Mystics. For Divination, the challenge was a book featuring prophecies, and for that, I went with Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. For Herbology, it's a nature-related word in the title, so I went with Goblet of Fire. History of Magic, historical fiction. And for this one, I went with Angel Monster. For Muggle Studies, it was a non-fiction book, so I went with Down the Rabbit Hole by Hallie Madison. For Potions, it was a book that features alchemy, so Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone fits that one. And for Transfiguration, the challenge was a book that deals with transfiguration or features a cat on the cover. So for that one, I went with Pet Sematary. So for this backwards readathon, I guess I went a little bit Hermione on it, and I completed all the challenges. So I can complete any of the NEWTs that I want, as far as I understand the readathon. I will feature the different choices for the new readathon in my August TBR, so that will be coming up shortly. In the meantime, as always, there are so many books and so little time, so I'm gonna go read, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!